When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cowboys will put total leather and we'll get started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Jackson gonna throw it, using his legs to buy some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now he's looking to throw it. Completes it in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And the Owls are on the move. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Owls! And they strike first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position, they located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They go to the ground. He breaks the tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Firing to the right, complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. On the ground. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Jackson will throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really
There he goes! Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the 1st quarter. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able...
It's a running room, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
From a couple of yards, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Unloads to the wideout. Got room at the 35. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got it. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Working that left side now. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. The give to the back. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Owls! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the catch. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Let's go. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Cowboys can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the back in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants it all. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he puts through the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Jackson will throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using the quick game. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Quick step and go. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the...
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Jackson will throw. Got his man on the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Found the spot in the defense. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting the...
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Great job by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Touchdown, Cowboys! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Rides the back and leaves it. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. They're working that left side. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Card. Breaks into the open. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the 1st down. Not enough. Let's see what they do on 4th.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's got it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone. Jackson will throw. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Gets it out fast. Spins away from the defense. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And it's picked off at the goal line. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Stanford. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And offensively, man, this situation, goal-to-go situations, really tight quarters, you got to get that ball out quick, and it's got to be out-breaking. It's got to be a quick in-breaking route. I'm not sure what the offense was trying to do, but maybe get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. You take the sack, and now you make your life a lot more difficult.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. One more play to pad the stats. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.